Alright, I have a feeling I'm going to make a lot of people mad with this video. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? If you guys see by the title up above, it is Hot Take City. But for me, this is not a hot take. This is something I've been looking into for a pretty long time. Been watching people talk about it, watching the film. Pro days, even though I don't like counting pro days, just saying Zach Wilson kind of put on a show if you didn't see it. Anyways, I'm going to be obviously making my case as why I think Zach Wilson would be the better NFL prospect than Trevor Lawrence. And if I was Jacksonville #1, I might just close my eyes and just listen to the media, listen to everybody call me stupid, all this nonsense, and I might just mess around and take Zach Wilson at #1. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. If you guys are new here, though, subscribe to the channel. This is not a Vikings video, normally a Vikings channel, but listen, I'm a huge draft guy. I'm a huge draft nerd, and I've been looking into the top 2 players in this draft, and I think the #1 pick should not be who everybody's saying. I think it should be Zach Wilson. I think he's the better player, better prospect. I think he'll have the better NFL career. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video today. Again, if you guys are new, sub to me. Really help me out a lot. Keeps me going. Leave a like on the video and leave a comment. Hate comment down below. Dislike the video. I want to hear your argument, but I'll be making mine right now. Zach Wilson better than Trevor Lawrence. Let's get into it. Whew. All right. Wow. I'm sure you guys did not expect a video like this from me, because normally I don't really make draft videos, and I don't normally have hot takes, but for this is something I truly believe. Zach Wilson, the quarterback from BYU, somehow he's listed at 6'3". He looks like he's 6 foot on the NFL field. And then you got Trevor Lawrence on the other side, Clemson University, not BYU, it's Clemson. Big name, has lost like 2 games all of college, pretty much the perfect prospect on paper. But I don't think that's the case. Something I've been kind of just looking at, and I've been watching a lot of film on Trevor Lawrence, and I've been hearing people talk about him, and in the media there seems to be this perception that Trevor Lawrence is just this home run hit, and he'll be a for sure giveaway MVP. He'll win Jacksonville a Super Bowl. Like, I haven't heard anybody say a single bad thing about Trevor Lawrence besides Chris Sims, and Chris Sims actually agrees with my take on the Zach Wilson is better than T-Law. But listen, when I'm watching Trevor Lawrence, I just immediately feel as he benefits from Clemson more than Clemson benefits from him. And I get it. I would still take Trevor Lawrence too. He'll probably be a great player in the NFL. I think these two are very special, but I just think one has just this it factor. Listen, Trevor Lawrence, I think he could be a good leader. I think he can command a locker room, no doubt. Him just being at Clemson, I'm sure he's around a bunch of these NFL guys anyways when he's there. However, I just think he just benefited off the Clemson offense a ton. Now listen, the Clemson offense and these receivers that they've been putting out lately. The Clemson receivers, I think they get extremely undervalued, mainly because if you compare them to the Bama receivers that come out every year, it's pretty night and day. But I think strictly the Clemson receivers are getting extremely underrated in this, because as we evaluate guys like Tua and Mac Jones, where we say, well, they're playing with a bunch of 5 stars. They're playing with a bunch of 5 stars. As we evaluate Justin Fields, he's playing with 5 stars. He's playing with 5 stars here. Listen, the Clemson receiving coach is probably, he just got a job with the Ravens this offseason, but he is one of the best receiving coaches in all of college football history. And I'm watching a lot of these Clemson films and Clemson highlights. A lot of these guys just run wide open for T-Law. And listen, he puts that ball on a line, and he makes some incredible throws. However, I just think there's also times where he misses these guys wide open. And, he'll have there's a clip. He had a post route, probably 40 yards down the field over his left shoulder. He had him wide open. And that wasn't the primary route on the field. That was just kind of a disguise route. That was kind of just a second look. And then he saw it was a hitch on the left side of the field. It was a 3rd and short situation, probably just trying to pick up the first down. However, he threw a bad ball to the hitch route and ended up getting it incomplete. But all you see on the film, when you look at the film, all you see is he missed a 55-yard touchdown that's wide open to kind of put the game away. And, something like this, it goes down as an incompletion where they actually picked up the 4th down the next play. But in the NFL, you don't have that grace. You know, I think a lot of these quarterbacks coming from these big name schools is they get away with a lot because there's a lot of talent around them. You know, he's able to make mistakes, or he's allowed to miss guys because it doesn't hurt their team. You know, throwing for 300 yards and let's just say an interception and 3 touchdowns in college for Clemson, you're like, okay, this guy's a stud. Obviously, he is a stud. I'm not disagreeing with that. However, that interception, if he was on a bad team, would have so much more of an impact. And that's the argument I'm trying to make. These guys that come out of these big schools and they just don't, the reading the speed of the game because they get a bunch of these reps against these lower competition guys, especially when you're at Clemson, their conference is not that talented. I just think in the NFL, Trevor Lawrence, the windows will close, and I don't think he's a for sure fire #1 MVP prospect. On the other hand, Zach Wilson, I think he is. I think he's everything you want in a quarterback. You look at his release, it's better than Trevor Lawrence. It's quicker. He gets the ball out way faster than Trevor Lawrence does. Throws on the run, which is becoming a huge thing in the NFL nowadays, especially when it comes to bootlegs and rollouts, because for a young quarterback, you want to get them a run game, and the best way to pass off of a running game is through the bootleg and that whole game. Vikings fans, we know this. He also, listen, Zach Wilson also just has this it factor to him. I don't know what it is, and I hate just the eye test or the it factor argument because most people don't see it the same. And honestly, I just think I do. I think I see this kid, and I'm looking at the next Aaron Rodgers. I'm looking at Pat Mahomes as the way they play this like backyard football style, but they're also quick and mechanical about it. And I just think if Zach Wilson could get under the right tutelage in the NFL and somebody could craft his game, it would be incredible. And if you use the argument, like, listen, I get it, using the argument, oh, he played against BYU, he's playing against worse competition. And I know I just made that argument for Trevor Lawrence. But the thing about the difference between Trevor Lawrence playing like lesser competition in the ACC compared to BYU and who they play is also Zach Wilson. The guys around him at BYU are not even comparable to the guys that Trevor Lawrence has around him at Clemson. Whether it's the weight room even, whether it's the coaching staff, whether it's the receivers, O-line, even like just the athletic training staff, like when he needs to get taped up, when he needs to do this, like anything in his life in college was just easier for him than Zach Wilson because he was at a lesser program. I just think if you get Zach Wilson under the right tutelage, he is a better natural throw of the football. He moves better. I think he commands the pocket better. I think he could even be a better leader than T-Law. I'm not trying to take anything away from T-Law. If I was the Jacksonville Jaguars, I would take Zach Wilson, #1 overall. Let me know what you guys think down below. It's definitely gonna get some feedback on this one, I assume. But anyways, hope you guys have a good day. Just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you guys later. Peace.